Hello, welcome to our video. Today we're having a look at this gorgeous 5-inch Android dual SIM smartphone. Let's have a look on the outside. 5-inch screen. We've got our Android capacitive buttons on the bottom, home, menu, back and search. On the front we've got a front facing camera, proximity sensor and things. On the bottom we've got our charging port and 3.5mm headphone jack. On this side we've got our sound rocker. On the top we've got an on off button, and on the back we've got our camera, we've got a flash, and we've got a little speaker there as well. So that's the overview of the outside. Right, let's put the SIMs in. Now to get this off, this bit comes off. You really need to, it is quite difficult first of all, but once you get used to it you can. So open it, you just push that, you see the gap, then pull it open like that, and then you've got it open. Right, it takes two SIMs. One SIM is GSM or 3G, and the other is GSM only. And the SIMs are very easy to put in, they just slot in there like that. And the memory card as well, takes up to 32 gigabytes of memory card as well. And the battery just fits in there like that. Put that back on. Turn it on, and that's it really. Very straightforward. Right, while that's turning on, let me show you what comes with the phone. You get a charger cable, basically plug that in the bottom into your PC, then you charged it. You can order an optional mains charger off us too if you haven't got one already. So that's that. And you also get a pair of headphones, just 3.5mm headphones, but they've also got a little microphone so you can make phone calls with it too. And finally you get the manual. Now the manual is pretty basic, it's okay, it's not the best manual in the world, but it gives you some pointers. But you know, if there's anything that you want to know, do give us a call or email us and we'll do our best. Okay, so now that the phone started up, all we have to do, this is our lock, Android lock screen, just unlock it there. It's just telling me I've got some new SIMs in, and there's our desktop if you like. So you can put widgets and icons on there and things like that. If you're new to Android, do check out our Android introduction video. It's probably further down, so check that out if you're new to Android. Right, so let me show you how you manage the dual SIM functionality first of all. So I would go to call here, I'd dial out my number, or I can go to the address book up here. I just press call, and there you go, it's going to ask me which SIM I want to call out from. Similarly, if you're receiving a call, it will tell you which SIM you're receiving that call from, so you're in full control of what's going on. For text messaging is exactly the same. If I go down here, I'd write out a text. Let's write out some stuff here. There we go. I'll write out the text, and then it will tell me which SIM I want to do that text message from. So you're in full control of what's happening, so you know who the text is coming from, what calls are coming from. Right, down here we've also got our address book, and we've got internet as well, the browser, internet browser. Here we've got our app tray, and that's got all the applications and things on there. Now you can see how smooth this screen is. It really reacts to my touch really well. It's very responsive. The screen is a 5-point touch capacitive screen. It's not a cheap resistive screen. It's a good quality screen that can track 5 points. There you go, you can see that it's tracking 5 points. That makes the whole user experience far more enjoyable, because it knows where your fingers are. It's better for games. It's just better to use a phone with a capacitive multi-touch screen. So that's great as well. Now the screen has got some nice pixel density as well. What I mean by that, it's got lots of little dots which are very small, so therefore the pictures look far more crisper, website look far more crisper as well, and videos look far sharper and things. So if I show you some pictures, you can see what I mean. With the multi-touch, I can pinch to zoom and things like that. I can do rotate, and it will rotate that. Now you can see it's responding really quickly to my fingers and my touch. That shows you how much of a great screen that is. Okay, so let's have a look at the camera now. There we are. Now the camera has got autofocus and zoom, so I can zoom in. It will do videos as well as pictures, and I've got lots of settings here as well, so I can have a look at the settings and change the settings as you would expect from a mobile phone camera. You've got plenty of settings on here, and it will take up to 8 megapixel pictures as well. And for videos, it will do 720p videos as well. Now, this phone also has Google Play. Now, a lot of phones don't have Google Play these days, which is very inconvenient. With Google Play, it makes the whole process a lot more convenient to download new applications and programs, videos, music, all that sort of thing. Things that can make your phone far more useful. Without Google Play, it's a lot more difficult. You can do it, you can download it from the internet onto your computer, then transfer it. But hey, when you've got Google Play, you can just go to the Play Store, pick what you want, and download it from the comfort of your handset. So it's a lot easier. So I can go to games, browse what's available, most of which is free by the way, and download it and install it. My Wi-Fi here is a bit slow, so excuse the slow loading, but you get the idea. From here I can download all sorts of things. Now let's have a look at games. Now the screen is a lovely huge screen, so it makes it perfect for watching videos, browsing the internet, doing text messaging, and things like that. It's really good. You've got your full keyboard here. I can switch it over this way and make the keyboard bigger, so it's really comfortable to use. A nice big screen like this. Now what about games? So let me show you a selection of games, and you can see how wonderful this phone is. So hopefully that's given you a little overview of how capable this phone is for games. So let's wrap up this phone now. So this phone is a wonderful dual SIM Android smartphone. It's running Android 4 Ice Cream Sandwich, so it's up there with the latest software. It's got a great 1 GHz processor. It's got a wonderful screen that is really responsive, nice and bright, vibrant. It's really, you're going to buy this phone because you want a nice phone with a big screen, and all the other stuff helps as well. The fact that it's got a 8 megapixel camera, it runs 3D games, it's got a great processor. They're all bonuses. And this phone is a nice looking phone. It's very sturdy. It's got this metal back on it. It's quite thin. It is a big phone, but hey, if you want a phone, with a screen this big, they're not foldable yet, so it's going to have to be this big, but it's not that big for a phone of this size, if you know what I mean. So it is a great phone. If you're after a phone like this, I can't recommend it enough. I do hope you choose to buy it. Should you have any questions or anything, don't be afraid to give us a call or email us, and we'll try our best to answer those questions. Thanks very much for watching our video, and I hope you choose to buy one soon.